to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm here with a pick a card reading for you. So pull up a chair, get cozy. We're going to have a little chat today because we're all friends when we gather around my table. For today's pick a card topic, we're actually looking at a secret admirer situation. Who is your secret admirer? Who has a secret crush on you? Are they going to take action towards you? That is the question we're going to pose to Spirit today. And I do have 3 piles to choose from today. We're using the traditional Rider-Waite version of tarot, but we do have the vintage tarot, the traditional, and then we have the golden tarot for you today. So pile number 1 here with the vintage tarot and the little white gem. Pile number 2 with the traditional Rider-Waite tarot and the green gem, and with the golden tarot here with the purple gem for pile number 3. And I do have my timestamps listed below, and if you need to pause the video to really reflect on which pile is calling your name, there could be a message waiting for you today. But don't overthink it. Don't try to make the connection fit. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can try a different pile or a different reading altogether. The Spirit wants you to know that your message will find you if it's meant to find you, of course. Now we want to take a moment to welcome back our returning subscribers and all of our new subscribers. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. I really appreciate your presence here on this channel. As a thank you to my subscribers, I do offer a chance to win a free reading, and you just have to drop your comment below for underneath any of my videos this month for your chance to win. You can even drop an emoji. That is good enough for your entry as well. And be sure to hit your notification bell so that if I notify you that you're the winner, we can get the ball rolling. I can notify you, you can get back to me because I'm waiting to hear back from some recent winners. And so check your old notifications as well, because I give you clear indications on how to reach out to me via one of my links below. There are some scammers that are floating around YouTube, floating around Instagram, floating around TikTok as well, that do pose as various tarot channels, including my channel, especially on Instagram. I will never send unsolicited DMs, so be sure to protect yourself from people who may be posing as the Tarot Cottage. But pile 1, pile 2, pile number 3, who has a secret crush on you? Who is your secret admirer? Are they going to act on this feeling? Pile number 1. Hello, pile 1, you were drawn to the white gem chalice here and to the vintage tarot, and this is your reading. Who is your secret admirer? Who has a secret crush on you? And we're going to ask if they're going to act upon these feelings, but first we're going to try to get a pinpoint on who this person could be, what some of their secret thoughts are. Who has a secret crush, or who is the secret admirer, please, of pile number 1? We have the Queen of Pentacles coming in reverse. We have the Lovers, we have the Justice. Already I'm getting a sense, pile 1, of somebody who thinks they're kind of greedy in their desire for you. This could be a divine feminine energy. It's all about energy, though. It has nothing to do with gender, but they're presenting as divine feminine energy in this moment. They're referencing a lot of Libra and Gemini, but they're also referencing perhaps the work realm where this relationship could have kind of been instigated. We have the Two of Cups. The Judgment. Oopsie daisy. We have the Knight of Cups. A lot of Scorpio energy coming through here now with the Moon. Back of the deck is the 8 of Wands, and we have Emperor energy. Aries, Virgo coming through here. There's the Fool. This person has kept themselves quite hidden, pile 1. But the attraction is doing nothing but grow. They feel like they have to be cautious or careful with how they take a leap of faith towards you. And they're talking about the financial realm, having an issue with the financial realm, and that's the reason. So this could be because it's a work position and they don't want to rock a boat there. Maybe it's not allowed to mix business with pleasure. We have the King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Now the message about divine feminine energy will not be for everyone. There's definitely a lot of divine masculine energy coming into the reading at this point as well. The Chariot and the Temperance. This person is really insecure about coming forward for you, and it could be that they don't have enough information yet, or they don't know if you are in a cycle, in another romantic cycle or not. They're just really afraid of letting their feelings known. So they just keep it inside. out of pure self-preservation, like just out of keeping myself safe, because they worry about expressing themselves and saying that this could blow up in everyone's face. It's like, what if there's no winner here? What if I get rejected? Then it's going to make things awkward because they're trying to be logical. I can't deny that there's a sense of leadership with this person. They could be some type of boss. They don't have to be your boss, but I feel like they hold a leadership position in their work realm or in their home. We have the Page of Swords and we have the Seven of Wands. And they watch you, but I don't feel like it's online. I feel like they watch you in person. They watch you in the 3D. There's the Nine of Wands, but they hold back, and they've been holding back for a while. They do have intention, though. Spirit just said they do have intention to take some type of leap of faith, but they are taking their sweet time to get there. I do sense a feeling of independence with this person, so I don't feel like they are in another relationship, but I do feel like there are complications that they perceive in a logical sense, especially connected to their position, that I feel like deters them. So again, there could be a dynamic of like they know you within the work realm, but maybe it's not allowed, or they're worried about the position, or they're worried about awkwardness if things don't go their own way. I'm getting a feeling of for someone watching this, well, again, won't be for everyone. There's something significant about the eyes. It could be very blue or something like that. Like there's just something significant about their eyes. And their height in some way. So they could be tall or maybe they're a little shorter, but there's something significant that we notice about their height. We have here dealings or relationship with a woman. For someone, and again, it's not for everyone, this could be divine feminine energy who's attracted to divine masculine or vice versa, maybe even attracted to divine feminine. We have beware of pride with the peacock. This would be somebody who does speak to you very gallantly. And I want to use that word. It's like somebody who speaks to you very kindly, very gallantly. Even if they're in a leadership position, they're very generous with what they say. They like to present themselves as like a gentleman, I would feel. But they are worried about a chain of events that could affect their life, especially within a money path. So I do feel like this person could be, again, either thinking about you a lot in the work realm or be connected to your work realm. What are they currently feeling, please, Spirit? The physical attraction is palpable for this person. We have Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. And that could be why they keep themselves suppressed. On some level, they may not feel worthy of the attraction that they feel in this moment. We have here trust in divine detours, the Coyote Spirit. It is number 16, which I feel like is important detail because it highlights Tower energy. And accepting truths and finding the teaching in things, accepting momentum and change and finding the teaching in things as well. Because they didn't intend to feel this way about you. They didn't intend to have this attraction, but it happened. Right? But you make them really nervous. This person might even present their nervousness to you as well. We have here a rebirth is assured with the Bat Spirit. And this reminds me a lot of the Hanged Man. So Spirit says there's more that's going to be revealed here. So I'm curious about what action they may choose to take in the future of this situation. How do they, oops. On the floor, we have the Sheep and the Blackberry Devotion. We also have the Mouse and the Buttercup of Innocence. And so they may be devoted to being good, devoted to playing within the confines of the lines, playing within the confines of expectation here. And they have been very patient. I feel like they've been watching for a long time, and you have to look beyond the immediate appearances of your interactions with this person to really see the truth of how they're feeling. Who has a secret crush? Who is your secret admirer? For pile number 1. This person spends a lot of time thinking about you, a lot of time repressing those thoughts too. They don't feel very good about themselves. I feel like they don't feel worthy. We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And I almost feel like that's for the person crushing on you. It's like not just faith in what you are feeling with this person, but also faith in them. They need to require more faith in order to proceed. And we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We also have past life connection. You've known each other before. This could be a direct reference to working with them now, but also working with them in the past, but also past life connection and connected to this person as well. So let's take a look here and see what sort of thoughts this person has had. Secret admirer thoughts towards pile number 1, please. When we first met, I just had this feeling about you. Whoopsie. And I have a gift for you. It feels like a very generous person. And I almost feel like they have given something, whether it be advice, whether it be time, whether it be, but it feels like something practical. It could have come around like a holiday time where maybe they gave everybody something, but I've thought about having a family with you. This could be reference to commitment cycles, so please take that as it resonates. Referencing family. I do want to make things right. Just give me the opportunity. Definitely speaking with intention towards what they feel like is possible. I've been thinking of proposing something to you. It says proposing to you. Now, the Knight of Cups does look like he's coming in with some type of proposal. So thinking about coming forward with an offer here. You're so different, but that's why I love you. I'm not used to a connection like this, so I usually run. It says, don't focus on me, I want you. It says here, I've been astral projecting to you. So having a lot of fun thinking and fantasizing about what is potentially possible in the future of this situation. What are some of their current thoughts and feelings, please? Twin flames, being triggered by you, feeling like the two of you would complement each other. It says here, relationship evolving to the next phase. Through healing our inner child, we can create growth. There's also this reference here to you, in their opinion, you make perfection look easy. Like the way that you carry yourself, maybe the way that you wear your hair or the way that you put your outfits together. It's like you just make it look easy. They don't realize the effort maybe that you put into that situation or into yourself when you go into this realm. Again, very strong reference on the work realm. We have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving of affection, and falling in love. This is my innocence card. I don't think this has evolved to any other phase other than maybe a professional phase. We also have healing heart on the back of the deck, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So if this person is not in a commitment, they could have a really low self-esteem and expectation because of past pain. And that could make them a little gun shy as well. But let's take a look here and see, are they going to propose anything? Are they going to take action, reveal themselves at all to pile number 1, please? Their secret admirer. Are they going to take any type of action? We have the Magician. We have the High Priestess. Coming in with that King of Swords. A lot of air elements with this person. Their shadows of doubt interrupt their ability to manifest. We have the Strength coming in. We have the Knight of Wands. We also have the Death energy. Now, Spirit says that what could happen as a result of all of this? Knight of Cups, back of the deck, we have Temperance. What could happen as a result of all of this could spiral major change. Major change for you, major change for this person. So Spirit just wants to put that message out there, but I see a red light here. I feel like this person is going to take action. You can see with the Death energy that we have somebody missing a tooth, so that's my fear of loss, and this person being plucked out of this group, the Hierophant and the King and the Knights, and so there is a sense of making major change in accordance to the action that we take, but I feel like they're going to come forward. Now the Temperance is here, which means that they're trying to, in this moment, they are wearing masks, and it's like they're trying to get their toes wet. So they could be upping the ante in flirtation, maybe just the conversations that they're having. That's their way of easing themselves into some type of action. This also means that they could be taking their time in that realm, in that position. Can you give me a time frame here, please, Spirit, for pile number 1? But when their secret admirer might make themselves known. We have the Page of Wands. They're being a little bit complacent in the present moment, but in their opinion, they're already exploring it in some way. It's like trying to be generous with you, trying to talk to you, trying to present themselves in a positive light when they do. We have the Star. And Spirit says they're going to be complimenting you a lot more in the near future. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. There's the Four of Wands. They're saying that there's going to be a lot more clarity or some type of transition within this next 9 months is the time frame that I'm getting. Here with the Four of Wands, it is not lost on me that this is a parasol that's kind of protecting this character from the sun, protecting it from enlightenment. And so that's why Spirit's offering you the full spectrum, so that you're not under that sense of insecurity. You're not triggered by any type of delay or patience in the situation. You can rest assured that there's a lot of attraction here. And Spirit does feel like there's going to be momentum in the future. And they're giving me a 9-month time frame for you, pile 1. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. The last thought that their secret admirer had about pile 1 in the bowl, please. In the bowl today, we have the Six of Swords. It was sort of coming in limbo here. Here's the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. So they've had a plan, but they quit on their plan, or they stalled at the last minute, or they didn't have enough courage, they didn't have enough confidence. It's like they needed a bit of a helping hand to take some type of action. So they were really thinking about a missed opportunity with you, where they really wanted to say something or communicate something, some type of clarity. It was a flirtation moment or a back and forth banter between the two of you. I feel like they were thinking that they should have been more impulsive. We have surrender here, and every time I see that, I think of the Hanged Man, so they are referencing more that's going to be revealed to us. We do have hesitation here with the little fawn. But we do have the 2 linked hearts, so I think that there is going to be the possibility of growth here. We have the letter L. We also have here Pisces energy being triggered by that fear of loss. Live, laugh, and love, and independence, and Leo energy. They are referencing like the kitchen. They're referencing like the kitchen sign or a home. All right, pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me if you feel called to. Be sure to hit your notification bell. I also offer readings through my Etsy account. That link is below as well. I also have links for Instagram, TikTok. They are down there too, so be sure to check those out. But I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the green gem on the chalice. You were also drawn to the traditional Rider-Waite, and this is your reading. Who is your secret admirer? Who is secretly crushing on you? How do they feel? And are they going to take any type of action towards you? So let's take a look for pile number 2, please. Oopsie. First card on the floor, Empress energy coming through. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. I just heard steal from the rich and give to the poor. And I think they're referencing positions. It's like I want to steal you from something that's empowering you maybe and take you back or something. There's just a feeling of stealing you away. Here's the Ten of Pentacles. There is the Strength. Who is secretly crushing, please, on pile number 2? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess I also saw as well. Lots of Leo energy coming through here with the Strength card. Ace of Cups. The Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The King of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups with the Magician. I feel like this is a very complicated desire that this person has towards you. I feel like there's a couple of different messages that are floating in, and they could actually be connecting to the same overall message, if I'm honest, because this person feels overlooked by you. This could be no contact, or they could feel like you've ignored them or you don't like them in return. Like there's just a sense of them feeling overlooked and feeling ignored and feeling a little bit helpless, if I'm honest, about this situation. This kind of references the one that got away. It almost feels for someone watching like you're living apart, living in different cities. It feels like a hometown versus the new realm situation. And honestly, I feel like this person has kind of claimed you as like their person. It's like maybe you grew up together, maybe they're your high school sweethearts or something. They've claimed you as their person. And there's like a reference to that of like two people who were joined at the hip at one point. And maybe it didn't even evolve completely into a romantic relationship, but it should have. They just seem to have gained a lot of clarity over this situation over the course of time through their helplessness, actually. And it feels like with the Ten of Pentacles, they should be happy with what they've invested in. They feel like they could have a family. They could have a lot of financial abundance. Like you can see in this card, it really encompasses everything. It encompasses family, money, abundance, homes, like just something we've built for ourselves. But what it doesn't actually tap into is this Ten of Cups. So the foundation that they formed maybe created this Ten of Pentacles, but the full spectrum in that experience showed them what was missing from this connection. Or they wonder if there's like a missing piece, because I do honestly feel a lot of boredom from this person in their current realm. And I have to reference marriages here as well. Even honestly, I feel like they're bored in their career. I think they're bored across the board, if I'm honest. But they've equated this helplessness in their current realm with something missing. And when they think of something missing, their mind automatically goes back to the divine feminine. A moment in time where I had a golden opportunity and perhaps I didn't give myself the permission. I didn't express myself. It feels like a connection that was halted in the initiation phase for this person. So it doesn't feel like this is somebody unknown to you, but it does feel like it could be somebody from your past. It doesn't even have to be completely like a huge amount of time that has gone by, although it could be here with the Knight of Pentacles. It could have been a very long time before they reached this type of clarity over you. And they're talking about having no competition, truly. Like even if they are in a commitment or something, there's like no competition, because they're trying to offer you the full spectrum of what they're not able to show you in the 3D in the present moment. And I feel like they're trying to manifest a reunion here with you. They're very nostalgic when it comes to you. It's almost like a sense of innocence, a sense of coming of age. Like they're very nostalgic when it comes to you. There is a reference to motherhood, so please take that as it resonates to you. That could be a reference to your cycle, your situation. It could also be a reference to what's holding them back. But the path that they've walked in life has led them to a conclusion about you, and that's why they're obsessed with you. That's why they're your secret admirer, because it tempts them out of that apathetic state and into something more exciting. The thoughts of you are very exciting, but they haven't come forward up to this moment. They're trying to keep the peace in a home situation, so they could even be trying to keep the peace for you if you find yourself in commitment cycles, for instance. I also just got reference to a divorce. So your guides are letting you know that this person, again, could be married or have privy knowledge to you being married. I have to reference here the Six of Swords and the King of Swords. A lot of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a lot of Taurus with this realm as well, or this spread. But there's a bit of a back and forth from their ego and their higher self about whose responsibility it is to create closure in this situation. And they have told themselves in a logical sense, I need closure. I need to provide the clarity. I need closure. Sometimes with the Six of Swords kind of heading out, like if this was in this position, I would feel like they're going to take action for sure. They're going to take action to gain closure. But because this King of Swords is only supporting the Six of Swords, they may want to take on a support position. They may be hoping that clarity comes in more easily for them, as opposed to them having to take action. Who's your secret admirer? And they are showing like darker hair, darker features with this person. There's a reference to the divine feminine's hair in this case as well. So they're really highlighting attributes about you. We have the Sisa Mintaka, seeing potential and bringing unconscious to light. And that's exactly what they fantasize about. The potential, the initiation phase is where this got halted for this person. And so now they're trying to bring their desires into fruition. It's like they want to manifest their desires. So even their proclamation against closure, I don't think that's authentic. I think that they're in a perfect world, they'd get another opportunity here. We have here karmic relationships. It says polarity, soul growth, and conflict as well. And they're even referencing mother's milk, birth as a portal, deep love. And we have activated earth, trust where you're being led. So something has activated them. And I feel like it's their environment in some way has contributed to that activation. Another reference to children coming through as well. Back of the deck says, you're part of a team of souls, call in support, the star family. And that's what I feel with the Six of Swords, them perhaps needing a push in the right direction, because in this moment they're feeling vulnerable, they're feeling helpless, and that is not a very good launching pad to create change in this connection. Who is pile 2's secret admirer? We have here attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, taking a moment to stop and smell the roses of empowerment. And there's a reference to remembering how you smell. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in my love life. Back of the deck says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For me, this card really references connections that I've made or important partnerships that I've made that aren't necessarily based on love, but based on expectation, based on environment. I sometimes think of like arranged marriages, or just, it's like when you move into a phase in your relationship where you're more business partners than you are romantic partners. Who is your secret admirer? We have the red flag. It says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. There are challenges to overcome, and it's about staking a claim. So maybe they've already climbed a summit, they've already climbed a mountain, and they're not satisfied there. They just feel restless and bored, and like maybe just feel like every day's the same, like a Groundhog Day. We have November being significant. We have here older woman connected to someone who's trying to make you do something against your will. And sorrow over a loss. Back of the deck is someone who is behaving stupidly, the turkey, and someone who is kicking themselves because they feel like you're the one. You're the one that got away. They do feel like they're kind of under the thumb of another person. And so they're acknowledging that length of time that has passed, and they don't want to force you into a situation that will make you uncomfortable, but they are mourning. And they feel helpless in that situation at this moment because it's like they have to hide the loyalty that they have for you. Let's get some message cards here to see what sort of thoughts this person is having about pile number 2, please. The person who is a secret admirer to pile number 2, what are some of their current thoughts? Is this really over? 10 of Swords. They've spent a lot of time ruminating about you. And that's kind of an emotional outburst. If they feel like it's over, it's a very tough pill to swallow. This just feels so hopeless. 5 of Pentacles, separation here. So perhaps no contact with this person. At least no physical contact. It says here, I'm getting back on my feet. And you've taught me so much in the foundations that I've been in. So even if you haven't built a foundation with them, you have influenced the foundations that they have built for themselves. I watch you. I just can't help it. Keeping tabs on your social media. You give me mixed signals in the past of this connection. I think about you every single day. I want to give you just as much as you give me. This is in reference to the 6 of Pentacles and giving you more information about their feelings, about their desires in the future of this connection. We have here, interested in talking more. A weighted message arrives. Text, call, email, and hovering. And they do want to clarify things, but they're afraid here. It says shocking attack, separation, deception. So fearing that they would have to be a traitor in their environment in order to create the clarity. That could be why they're taking such a passive approach. We have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And they do feel like the two of you do have an old soul contract, a soul partnership or agreement. They wonder if you are not their soulmate. Now let's take a look here and see whether or not this person will take action of some kind towards their secret crush in the future, please, Spirit. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. The Page of Wands. The Four of Cups. Referencing the Four of Cups that's in the center of your reading. We have the Three of Wands. Back of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles again, and there is the World. I feel like they have the desire for expansion, pile 2, but I also feel like this person may spend some time holding back. They do feel like there are challenges to overcome, but their thirst is indicative of the necessity to find the solutions to their own apathy or find the solutions to their own helplessness. They desire expansion, but they're kind of used to waiting or watching you. There's a reference here of like watching you. And they just referenced the stage of like the stage of life, and they said exit stage left, and they showed this big hook, this big shepherd's hook, as kind of removing me from the stage of life. So they may be wearing masks in their current environment at this time, and they may have a habit of scurrying into the darkness when they feel like that position or that stage is at risk. So this helplessness may not contribute to a lot of momentum, but we do have expansion in the future of this connection. This expansion does indicate that they are going to wait to express themselves, but you may also decide to help kick that ball along a little bit. So they do want more expansion. They do want what they're calling, they called it closure in one breath, but now this expansion with the Three of Wands doesn't look like closure to me. Advice, please, for pile number 2. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and we have the Knight of Cups. The problem with this person's momentum is their own inner authority and their own vulnerability, because they create stalls and there's frustrating delays and an inability to commit to the act of bringing forward the offer. That's going to delay any further communication between the two of you. You're also feeling like there's a travel energy, so you could be living in different cities. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have I can reverse, so it's like feeling like they can't because they're in that helpless mentality, and they keep replaying events over and over in their mind. We have the crown chakra being highlighted here for healing, but also nursing connection. Knight of Pentacles with this stone, responsibilities, a lot of slow moving momentum. We do have here the hammer, which is a symbol of effort, work, persistence, but also self-sabotage. If we put the work in, we can empower ourselves. We do have the sun or the glasses. I do think of watcher. So they have indicated that they are watching you on the internet. And there's a necessity to rise above the immediate appearances of things to see the discernible truth before we make a decision. Pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. If it does resonate with you, please drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading. You can check out my links for Instagram and for TikTok as well. Those links are below. But I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the purple stone with the chalice. You were also drawn to the golden tarot, and this is your reading. Who is your secret admirer? How are they feeling? Are they going to take action towards you in the future? So who is pile number 3's secret admirer, please? We have the Hermit coming out, lots of Virgo energy. Queen of Pentacles, she seems to be a bit of a theme for all 3 piles, whether it's the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. We have the 9 of Cups. Oh, they are crushing on you very, very heavily. Knight of Cups. Back of the deck is the Five of Swords with the Page of Swords. And there's the Two of Cups. This person watches you religiously, I just heard. They watch you religiously. The Hermit, but they've like retreated quite a bit. I'm getting a reference for somebody about them being from your hometown, and that's for someone specific. It's like they've learned from the past or something. And this is a reference to somebody who has also learned from past mistakes, of like somebody who has come forward with their interest in a romantic relationship and have been rejected. So they have a tendency to retreat now when they have a crush on someone. They're kind of a lonely individual too, this person. The Six of Swords. There's also a reference to school as well. So they could go to school with you, or they could have gone to school with you too. It's been a long time since this person has been harboring this crush on you, though. They really see you as like a trophy. It's like it's almost like you represent a position. It's like if I could have you on my arm, it speaks to the collective about me and about my worth. There is a reference here to this person really physically admiring you, like really in a thirsty sexual way, thinking that you have it all. Like you don't need anybody. What do you need them for even? Because you have it all. You stop traffic, Venus energy, goddess energy. And you may not even feel that abundant about yourself, but they do. It goes to show that we can't trust our own discernment about ourselves sometimes. I feel like this person is so gun shy, to be honest with you, Pile 3, that even though we see the Knight of Cups, again, we never lose hope that they could bring forward the offer, but they hesitate because they are afraid of a recurring event. They're afraid of rejection. They've been rejected before. We have the Ace of Cups. Back of the deck is the Star. And there's the Five of Cups. And part of them feels like they already lost the opportunity with you. But I feel like solutions could still be applied here. They just have to look for them. There is a reference here to you being far away from them, or again, so close yet so far away. It's like maybe you're within reach, but you're not within emotional reach in some way. You are being touted as this star, as the Nine of Cups, as a wish come true or a dream that would be fulfilled for this person. Again, there is a really strong sense of desire in the physical realm. They're highlighting temperance in a very physical way for me, where we're mixing together and really wanting to experience that with you. But this person feels kind of, they feel like they have a lack of experience, perhaps in love. Maybe a lack of experience when it comes to physical relationships too. And they feel very shy. I don't think that they've made themselves known to you. They feel very shy. They feel like, because they feel like they've already lost you, their ego's telling them that they have to just maintain a focus and just keep watch, and it's like waiting for an opportunity to come, waiting for you to come to them or something. But I feel like the ego's trying to use what would sound like a logical argument to keep themselves hidden, which actually requires adjustment. They need to get themselves out of that mentality and into something new. They need to learn from the past, but not let it influence them so heavily that it paralyzes them into inaction. Because they're very comfortable and used to crushing on you. They're very comfortable in maintaining that passive approach because they've been doing it for so long. It feels like they may have been crushing on you since school days, and it feels like they're still watching you on the internet. This person is kind of, it doesn't look like obsession or anything, but the consistency of it, it's like sometimes we will bypass temperance and go straight into that devil energy. The consistency of it could be contributing to a little bit of an obsession. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So they don't even know everything about you. All they know is what they are assuming here. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And they do feel like, I feel like they are in waiting mode. It's almost like they're hesitating, because if they don't have to bring forward this cup and you do, then all the better for them. But it feels like both of you could be applying, or could have applied, especially in the past, the same logic and the same approach. Two retreated energies here with the Hermit coming through. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Look at the way he's looking at her, and she's looking away. It's like they don't necessarily feel like they have your attention as well. They do dream about whisking you off on a secret vacation. They do think about, and when I think about the honeymoon energy, I think of the honeymoon phase of being kind of stuck in the honeymoon phase of just getting to know each other. They're making assumptions about who you are, even as a person, because their attraction to you is so big. I do feel like in an ideal world, this person would have you with them in a relationship. We have here good fortune, the beetle. I always think of the scarab beetle, and I think of also the dung beetle, somebody working hard. We have here guaranteed success, but it's coming in the reversal. I feel like that's an important detail. We have here opportunities that are waiting for you, connected to great personal sorrow. So opportunities that they didn't achieve, opportunities that they missed here, and now they're getting lots of feedback. It says here, you should accept valid criticism, the cup. The teacup is meant for healing and rest, and yet the constructive feedback could be coming from our ego in this moment, letting us feel helpless, making us feel like there are things working against us in the situation. It's the ego working against them. They are focused on reconciliation here, so it does feel like the two of you are in separation at this time. Again, I keep referencing the hometown. We have here sorrow over a loss as well, and we have honor and respect will come to you, but karma, you'll reap what you sow. And so there's mending. It's like they want to fix something. They want to go back to the drawing board. And in an ideal situation, they would have you as that prize on the other side of that desire. Who is your secret admirer, please? They are showing longer hair, so please take that as it resonates. We have here the perspective, none of this matters, zoom out, and common ground, because I think there is a common ground between the two of you, at least from the past. There was a common ground, there is or has been a common ground in the past of this situation. And if we would zoom out of our own narrowed perspectives, we would be able to see that common ground. But they aren't able to do that in this moment. They see you as kind of up on that pedestal and they're down below. We have messenger, bringing harmony and balance. Referencing opportunities towards growth if we just communicate. It says you've got the love. It says codependency and boundaries. The codependency could be towards each other or towards an idea, like an aspect of limerence. But they're also speaking about maybe maintaining boundaries for the divine feminine. If they're watching you, they could be very curious about your position. Your position might hold other people, or they might be observing something on your social media that gives them the impression that you're not available. Yeah, you're not alone, physical connection and community and isolation. And even though they feel isolated, again, there's a duality here. There's a common ground between the two of you. So there's a reference here from their higher self trying to break through that ego message of like, this is not just one-sided, but this person does feel very strongly that it could be one-sided. Let's get some message cards here, please, Spirit. How does this person, their secret admirer, truly feel in this moment? They wonder if you're happy in your position as well. I feel like it's like if you're not that happy and you're in a connection, it's like I'd be willing to come in anyway. We have I am sick of no contact. I dream about the life that we almost had. I'm trying to become a better person. How does their secret admirer feel about pile number 3, please? I don't know how to fix things. And we'll see if this uncertainty is going to reach into the future and their intentions. The distance between us is killing me. And I do miss you regardless of how things are looking on the outside. How do they truly feel? What are their secret feelings, please, in their admiration for pile number 3? We have here soulmate energy, soul contract, agreement, partnership. And we have the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. That was really instigated from the start of this connection. This person feels like they've been rejected in the past, and that has made them gun shy in this connection with you. But also that's still a hurdle that they're still chasing and trying to overcome, because they don't feel like they're good enough. So they self-sabotage because of their fear and ego issues. Back of the deck says they're not dealing with it today. They're avoiding because of boundaries in this situation. So again, the boundaries could belong to the divine feminine in this case. But let's take a look and see if they are going to take any action towards pile number 3, please. Will this person who is secretly crushing, who is the secret admirer of pile number 3, are they going to take any type of action in the future? 2 of Cups. The Chariot. The 7 of Swords. The King of Swords. A lot of Cancer energy, a lot of Aquarius energy coming through too. Virgo, very strong. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, back of deck with the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like they're biding their time, if I'm honest. I feel like they're all planning, and they apply to this connection like the shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like they apply, it's like if I've just taken this action, then my life would have went like this. If I just took this action, my life would have went like that. And so there's a reference here to collaborations that are needed. Them trying to maintain balance for you, perhaps, or at least that's what they're telling themselves. It's like, I don't want to rock the boat for this person, so I don't want to go in there and make some type of havoc for them. Yeah, here's the 10 of Swords. So they need a lot of healing, and Spirit says that they need adjustments to their original plan, because their original plan may not create the clarity, the relationship, the abundance that they want as the outcome of the situation, because they're still too pulled in emotional directions. It's like they're saving the intention until later. But they're highlighting like melatonin, actually. They're highlighting the necessity, like when we heal, when we sleep, melatonin gets released from our pituitary gland, and it starts to heal us. It starts to heal our emotions, starts to heal our body. And they're talking about the dream and healing within the dream, healing our expectations and relaunching ourselves from a new perspective or a new plan. So their plan presently is to think about it, to maybe emotionally plan it, but not to take action, to hesitate, maybe to wait. And ultimately, that's going to create a reality. It's like in the 3D situation that already stings, it's going to create a persistent reality like that. It's like they dream that the empowerment perhaps comes from you. Yeah, it's like they're waiting. It's like they're waiting here at the Page of Pentacles. Leg up, arm rested. It's like they're waiting for further confirmation, or they're waiting for the perfect moment to launch, or they're waiting for you to clear out any obstacles that may be in place for you. So Spirit says there could be travel issues here with this person, the secret admirer, revealing themselves to you in any type of due course or due time. I wouldn't completely eradicate the possibility, because they have the ability to take this spark and apply it. And the truth is that I feel like they want communication, and communication could be present in the future. I just don't think this person's going to take the leadership role towards that. They want us to adjust our expectations to that. We have here the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. The attraction hasn't gone anywhere. It's kind of maintained in this state of limbo. I feel like their attraction increases and it kind of creates a pressure when they're watching you online. But I feel like for someone watching, they're watching or they're observing maybe you in another relationship, or they're making the assumption that there are other relationships here. Of course, that can be backwards and that can get applied to them and their relationship cycles. We have here K, I, and T. We have the blue lips. I think of someone who hasn't been kissed in a while, or maybe they haven't seen you in a while. We have the teddy bear. I think of children and maybe our youth. And we have love on a foundation, somebody who's building up a life for themselves. We have believe, and it's reversed. We have like. And we do have here, I always think of this as like a rolling pin of like, I think of domestic issues, ironing things out. We also have here expression from the divine feminine. It's like the divine feminine here might have something to express, and you might want to express it, or you might feel like you're going to drown in that emotion. That could be where some of this communication possibility comes in. And I keep hearing that song by Cher, Do You Believe in Life After Love? I keep hearing that song. All right, pile number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. If it does, drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me. Be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you're chosen. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading. I do have my links for Instagram and for TikTok down there as well, so please check out those channels as well. And I hope that you have a beautiful day and a great week.